Number 13 Stanford came for a visit on the hill to match up against number 3 Syracuse women's lacrosse. These legendary programs from separate coasts came together for the first time in almost 10 years. Although an unusual matchup, the stakes of the first regular season game remained high for both the Orange and the Cardinal. Syracuse freshman Olivia Adamson is the first to score in this matchup with a quick shot in the corner of the net for her first collegiate goal. Next to score for the Orange is sharpshooter Megan Carney doing what she does best. Of course, you've seen her do it before, and no doubt you'll see her do it again. Stanford's possession hopes to answer a call here with a goal from Kelly to give Stanford some type of momentum to stay in this game for maybe just a little bit longer. But unfortunately, that momentum won't last for long if Megan Tyrell has to do anything with it, as she puts 3 in the back of the net in less than 5 minutes for a Syracuse hat trick. 6-6 at the top of this half of this top 15 matchup. Syracuse wastes no time coming into the second half as Tyrell comes in guns blazing for the goal in the bottom corner, leaving Syracuse visually excited. 8-6 at the end of the third quarter makes this goal from Harris Chuck even more meaningful to their slim escape with the win against Stanford at home. 9-12 will wrap it up for the Orange, sending Stanford back winless to the West Coast. Moving on to Syracuse softball, they took their talents to Louisville for a 3-game series against the Cardinals. Looking at the stats from this 3-game series does not bode well for Cuse. Syracuse came up short with only 12 hits this entire series and 3 runs, alongside that of which we've seen this team walk away with 1 win out of their last 7 games. But what exactly went wrong? Let's take a look. It seems like triple trouble. This team ranges from having the lowest batting average in the conference to falling behind in pitching success, and the fact that their schedule is not looking to get easier as they're coming up against Duke in their next series. Coming up, our analysts work for a raise here in the Citrus TV studios, as I will magically turn them from sports analysts into financial analysts. You won't want to miss it when we come back. Orange came into this one off a road win just a few days earlier, beating BC by 9. We kick off with a fadeaway jumper from Cole Swider in early minutes to put the Orange up. Gerard coming down the court hot as he has been electric this season. However, what wasn't electric was the Boston College turnover ratio, giving Syracuse extra opportunities to bank some points. Boston College only had a 28% completion rate from field goal range and a 7% completion rate from beyond the arc, all in the first half. Jimmy Boeheim kicked off the 13-0 Syracuse run with a smooth layup transition with assistance from Cole Swider, who was able to hit a classic jumper in the paint with ease, as you can see here. The scoreless BC run left them down 36-21 at the half, putting the Orange on top. With only 5 3-pointers in this entire game, Galloway hits one here for BC, followed by the bucket a little later from Ashton Langford, who usually leads in points for BC, but left this game with only 5. But don't forget your umbrellas, because Syracuse offense had it raining threes in the second half. Only 50% from the 3-point line eventually put Syracuse up by 20 points. 61-41, Syracuse showed no mercy to this Boston College team. And Jimmy Boeheim, with 33 minutes and 13 points in this game, seals the deal for the Orange with this jumper triple. Syracuse the win 76-56, 23 points off of turnovers, contributing to their 8th straight win against the Eagles. And now they have a clean sweep for Boston College this season. Minnesota executed their game plan one Mo time. Mo Ibrahim had 1 rushing touchdown during this 28-20 win against Syracuse in the Pinstripe Bowl. This touchdown gave him the school's all-time record of rushing touchdowns. In the past 3 full seasons, Minnesota has had 29 wins overall.
And we have incredible support from people that allow us to be ourselves. And I think so many people are afraid to be themselves, because when you're yourself, you're going to stand out, because everybody tries to be something that they're not. That's what I hope these guys take from our program. And just because, you don't think Minnesota 9 wins, 11 wins, 9 wins, 9 wins, but I want you to. And these guys want everybody to. But if they don't, that's fine. We know what we can do. We know what we're capable of, and we're always going to play that underdog role, because I think really successful people have this constant drive to be the absolute best.
Make sure to go to alottasportstalk.com for the photo gallery from tonight's game. I'm Andy Shovlin for the A Lot of Sports Talk 60. Right, Citi Field, blackout night, Friday night. What energy is your team bringing to this game tonight?
The same energy we bring every day. Just going to go out there, be ourselves, have fun, support each other, and do whatever we can to get the win.
Great. Last question. Individual goal for tonight, what is it?
Since I'm not starting, it's going to be to have my pom-poms out, cheer Willie the best I can, and then if need be, I'll be ready to play.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Welcome back to the Citrus TV Sports Tap. I'm Mandy Shovlin. It is Saturday, November 5th, and there's a lot to break down this week in the sports world. Let's dive in. Syracuse Orange football travels to Pittsburgh this weekend to take on ACC rival University of Pittsburgh. This matchup is one of the longest-running series in college football as it dates back to 1916. Syracuse is 1-1 on the road this season, so it's going to be crunch time in Steel City. In ACC women's soccer news, UNC defeated number 5 seed Duke and Florida State defeated number 3 seed Notre Dame. This means that they will be advancing to the championship final. This game will take place Sunday in the Tar Heels' home state, North Carolina. Fly, Eagles, fly is what some may say after the Eagles-Texans game this past Thursday. The Eagles are officially the last undefeated team in the NFL right now as they stand 8-0. This is the first time in franchise history that their record has been 8-game clean sweep. Like always, thanks for watching the Saturday edition of the Citrus TV Sports Tap. We'll be back at the same time next weekend, so be sure to check back in next Saturday to get the full rundown. And I'm Mandy Shovlin. Have a great weekend, Syracuse.